Alright, race fans, here we go. Well, we got a good one. Don't we go from Daytona a couple weeks ago, last week, to a wild race with a lot of rain involved, to this week, the Madhouse, man. It's like a short track affair here. It's kind of a Bristol clone, if you want to look at it that way. But tonight we got the stick shifter racing here at the Top Hat Comics, and qualifying's underway. So let's see who puts this thing on pole. Ought to be a good one. Come on, Ronnie, how you doing? Now, but before you adjust your sets out there, folks, I mean, yes, we are missing some drivers tonight, unfortunately. We got some guys that are sick. Hopefully, man, Chase, man, starts to feel a little bit better. I know he said he's feeling under the weather. Clippy out there, man, well, I guess his eyes was hurting, man. He didn't wear his sunglasses all day today. Nate got the pole. Uh-oh, man. You know what that means? I was about to talk about it. He needs this pole. He needs this win. He still has to keep Birdman out of a win and a halfway. Well, it ought to be a good one here tonight, so we'll see what we got going on, but flip this thing over here to, well, it's going to flip over here, but right now, Nate Briggs puts it on pole. Indeed, starting in second. We got Greg Cowan there in third. Hillbilly. Look at that. Hillbilly going to win tonight. Okay. Hillbilly going to start her up there in fourth. We got Birdman up in the fifth. Miller there in sixth. We got Arch, he's sitting in seventh, and Brett Hensley there in eighth. That's all I'm saying. Best time for Cliffy to race. Heck yeah, man. Shoot. Now, we got a few guys, like I say, feeling under the weather tonight, but it's okay. 200 laps. It'll go by real quick. We're looking for lap 100. That'll be the halfway point here. Can Briggs, man, win it? If he wins and puts it on a halfway tonight, I'm going to pretty much say the championship is his, because we only got one race after the night. Here we go. Green flag's about to fly here tonight. Bristol clone tonight here, folks. Green flag. Briggs out front in this one. What's going to happen here in the back? We'll see, man. You've got Hillbilly back here who didn't get going. Real easy to go a couple laps down this race, though. Miller could finish. Miller could win tonight. Hey, it could be anybody's ball game tonight. This is almost like a track just like Daytona. Now, another thing I think is kind of interesting, he does have the penalties for the wall. Remember we talked about this track, I think it was last season. And the last time we were here, I was talking about how I'm banging off the wall and stuff. Well, I ain't gonna see too much of that tonight. Got to be real careful. Now, it's not gonna rain at this track. We're good. Look at Birdman says, you know what, Briggs? I know what needs to be done. Now, if Birdman was to get halfway and the win tonight, that puts him right back into that title picture going into next week's last race of the season. I mean, it's close. I mean, it's close. Briggs ain't giving up, though. A little beating and banging going on up front. Bird was practicing, Briggs was practicing. Look at these two guys going at each other. It's going to be side by side, door to door. Briggs takes it for the moment. Got the hard tires in place. Ran a 15.0, 15.2. Birdman right there behind him with a good 14. He's starting it off with the hard tires. He comes down to the inside. This is what it's going to be. Going to be a side-by-side race. Nose to tail all night long. Probably swapping position. Look at Andy Eads back there hanging a third. And look at Miller. I told you, Mr. Pavetta Cheese coming up there. He's beating and banging with the man there in the third place spot. You blink, all the action will be gone with this race. You go to the next room, man, get your sandwich, man, we're in the next week. Right there, man, they're already scraping the wall. You got to be careful tonight because the penalties are on. Hillbilly gets a wicked loose back in the back. Got Briggs still out front, man, extending that lead, but he's got Bird right there on his back door. Here comes Miller. Miller's hungry for a win tonight and could win this thing. You just never know what's going to happen. Check him out. Conrad and Hinkle, food market machine there. of Jeff Miller. Andy Eads right there behind him. Andy's in that Everbrook Marketplace, Antique and Artisan. If you're in Lexington, North Carolina area, definitely check out some of these awesome sponsors, man, here tonight. I mean, because we got a slew of them. That's right, Mr. Pimento Cheese himself. He's up there, man, scraping the wall. Don't want to bang it too hard. Here comes Hillbilly, though. What a name, Hillbilly. I wonder what's his real name. We got Brad Hensley, the Candy Man. That's what I call him. Greg Cowan back there, who had an outstanding run last week. Andy Arch. Yep, Andy Arch. Is it Andy Arch? No, Josh Arch. Excuse me. Why I say Andy, but Josh Arch. Oh, now he's going to yell at me for getting his front name wrong. I always get his back name wrong. Call him Ark all the time. Back iron 8 right now, man. Briggs out front. He knows what he has to do. If Briggs can get to halfway tonight, and then if Birdman even wins, going into the last race next week, Nathan, all he'd have to do is keep him out of the halfway or the win, and he walks away the champ. As long as he doesn't blow up tonight. I mean, right now, Briggs is looking strong. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm going to say that's probably not his real name. Birdman right now is trying to hang on to second as much as he can. Meanwhile, Miller right here. Yo, Miller, he got me some shirts here tonight, man, so I got to appreciate old Miller. Miller been looking out for me. He runs by the house every day in his big truck, beeping the horn. He just aggravates the dogs. That's what he does when he beeps the horn. Them dogs go crazy. Hillbilly having a good run. Had a hood run last week, too. Hillbilly did. Right there sitting in the fourth place. Old Brett Hensley falling back just a little bit. Andy Eads hanging on here to the 6th place, 7. Everybody kind of spread out right now except for the top 2. Those 2 guys, man, are nose to tail. You got the Birdman holding on to him. He knows he can't let Nathan get too far ahead. Chase not here tonight, feeling under the weather, like I said before. Hope he starts feeling better. But we ain't got to worry about him kind of spoiling it. But he could be here next week, man, to spoil it. Look at Miller, man, closing in the gap. Look, come in here late. Because you know what? I'm the man. Bird right now. Closing that gap. Woo! Neal, the top 3. Briggs, Birdman, Miller. Oh, Miller pops the wall just a little bit. Lost just a little bit of ground right there. Lost a lot of ground. I don't know what happened. Like might have hit the wall. It pushed him back about 2 seconds back. And oh, well, wait a minute. His tires are giving... What? Hard tires lasted 23 laps, folks. Really? Well, Briggs has got to figure it out somehow. He's not tearing those tires up front. I don't know how. Those tires are definitely just getting chewed up. Wow. Oh, penalty, man, for Miller. Are you kidding me? Oh, Miller was doing good. Now all of a sudden just slam bam into the wall. Got a 3-second. Miller crashed. Oh, heartbreaker. I think Nathan is on a very good pit strategy, but I can't believe that those tires didn't last that long. Wow. Briggs able to come on pit road around about... He was able to pit way earlier. Or way later, excuse me. So he knows how to save those tires where Birdman tearing them up. I know, man. Sad on Miller's part. That should put Bird out front, but I think Miller or Briggs should run him down. Yep, they're still on the same lap here. 29, lap 29 right now. Look at this. Cowan in the saving mode here too with those tires. Now, remember I always talk about tire wear. The right front, that just shows how tight this car is. It's very pushy. Yeah. Very pushy. Birdman moves up into second. Knows what the assignment is. We're looking for lap 100 here for the halfway. Laps will click off real quick. Briggs holding the third. Arch right up there in the fourth place spot. He has yet to make a pit stop. So he went 32 laps. Wow. Andy right now. I mean, he only ran at 18 seconds, so he's losing a lot of time. Cowan right now up front. That 4-second lead, he's running 16-second times, though. And 14.9. Bird is tearing that machine up. He is gone. Look at the tire wear difference there between the two. Hensley now moves up in the fourth. Arch falls back in the fifth, but he has yet to make a pit stop. Not quite sure. Floyd got called in, I think, to work tonight. Unfortunately, I think he had to go to work. Yeah, Billy's right there with him too, and Andy Eads. Fortunately, Miller with that spin earlier has got damage on the front and back. Cowan right now. He's yet to make a pit stop also. Oh, I tell you what. See Bird taking the lead there. Huh. Oh! Oh, got him in the wall, got him damaged. Briggs right now. Cowan want that damage on the front, but quite sure about their pit strategies here, and unfortunately Hillbilly got a penalty. Bird's on lap 41, 41, 41. Well, Hensley's the first one to lap down. Just went around. Coming down the back stretch. They're coming out of turn, wow. They're almost 3/4 of a lap by there. Trying to figure out how far back he is. Okay, Hensley's going into turn one. Nathan takes the lead. Yeah, I think Briggs. They're back on pit road again. Tire management is not helping Bird out here tonight. Oh. Floyd was out here last week, I believe he was. Cowan's still not pitting. But we got some wild pit strategies going on. Interesting. Briggs out front. Briggs, if Briggs gets, like I say, if he gets the halfway and the win, I don't think there's anything Bird can do to catch him going into the last race. I think the lead at that point would be too big. Coming in here right now, there's about a 9, almost 10 point lead. So if he was to extend that another 20 some points, yeah, I don't think there's anything that Birdman could do. Oh, Brett's doing good, ain't he? Well, I got damage on that car, unfortunately. Briggs on pit road himself. Arch back here. Tire wear looks to be the issue tonight. Brett's right there along with him. Birdman too. Going to swoop right on by Briggs. Yep, okay, there we go. Yeah, Bird's just not getting far enough ahead. The Bird's just not far enough ahead of Briggs. This is going to be interesting to watch between these two. Bird's on a lot shorter pit strategy than what Briggs is. Right now, it's not that big of an issue, but towards the end of the race, I think it's going to be interesting. Well, there's a couple reasons probably he could be getting a little bit better wear. I mean, obviously, going into the turns, not trying to stress that car as much, not, pulling down on the wheel as hard. Letting that car drift a little bit more. Ride that wall, kind of let it do its own thing through the turn right there. He is staying in 6th gear all the way around. That can help him a little bit. You see right there, he came out of the throttle early. So throttle control is helping a lot with the tires, backing the turns up a little bit. You don't have to really use any brake here. Maybe crack that throttle a little bit, and that's what he could be doing, cracking the throttle. Whereas Birdman's just kind of wide open, or as fast as he possibly can. Ooh! See the traction control right there. A lot of it can be traction control too. When you got a car that pushes a lot like this one does, is really tight. When I say push, it wants to push towards straight to the wall. A lot of times backing it up a little bit, and he's probably doing a little bit better job than what I'm seeing Bird do back it up wise. It's actually making him a lot faster around the track. See right there how that car, man, went up against the wall, got tight. I don't know what that red is down there. Not sure. I know the one beside of it is traction. Now he could be running traction control around here a lot too. Because I see some of them with it off and some of it on. That's something I need to ask Rod about. right, folks, well, we figured it out, Ronnie. Okay, here. If you look down at the bottom corner down there, you see where the little white wiggly line where the little car is? Look right beside it where like where the throttle. You see that it's always white. What we found on Briggs is actually running traction control at 1. You can actually dial it up as much as you want, but he's running it at 1. Most everybody else is running none, 0. So that would make sense on why he is burning the tires up quicker than Nathan is if he's running at 1. Thing about it is, though, yeah, Bird is slightly faster, but he is tearing those tires up doing it. I think it's a good strategy, man, Briggs has got. So it kind of, that makes sense now on why the tire wear and so forth. Well, and that, yeah, I mean, obviously, that's any track, road racing, skill and knowledge of the track, obviously, you know. I mean, here, you know, you're going around in a circle, basically. But yeah, that's knowing your car, knowing what it will do, and so forth and so on, absolutely. You know, and Briggs has definitely figured that out, because you can see some guys, you can see Hensley right there. That's another one. Remember Cowan? Let's look at Cowan. Now, Cowan was able to save a lot of tire. Well, but even he tore his up too, even without the traction control. So it does make sense. A lot. I did run these cars earlier myself. Yeah. You can see like how some of them are off. See like Briggs. He's there. There. And you see the last lap he ran a 14.7 to 15.1. Yeah, he's going to be a touch lower, but the tires is not as bad. The Bird just came into pits again. Yeah, I just don't. That's crazy. That's wild. Pit strategy. Nothing you do. I mean, you will go a lap down, a couple laps down, even pitting at this track. There's nothing you can do about that on green flag stop. Just don't think Bird can get far enough ahead to take advantage of the pit strategy. See, you know, he's got to go all the way around the track at least once or twice. Sure, he passes Nathan into pits. But he's not that far ahead. He's only like, what, 3.7, 3.9. And you can see Briggs is going to be able to take this thing to the halfway. Question is whether or not Birdman's going to be able to take it to halfway. I think Nathan's going to be the one that's in the catbird seat to take halfway here. I really do. I think he has actually got this thing set up perfect. I think Bird's in trouble. I mean, Bird needs a halfway, and last week he almost got it, but Cowan stole it from him, boy. Cowan got it from him. That was awesome. And that would have been his thing, man, if he would have got it. At some point, though, man, Bird's going to be in desperation mode either this week or next week. I think he is right now. 4.4 seconds, 4.3. He ran a 15.0 to 14.8. I mean, yeah, you can see 14.9, excuse me, 14.8, 14.9. Yeah. Bird can't afford to make a pit stop. Just can't afford it. Good rest of this field here. Josh Arch hanging on to that 8 there. Miller, unfortunately, with a spin earlier back in 7th. Hillbilly up there in the 6th. Cowan hanging on in the 5th. Andy Eads having a good solid run there in 4th place. Along with Brett Hensley in 3rd, and he sees the leader right behind him, and actually going to put We can get around Brett. That's actually going to put him and Nate, the only ones there. So see Briggs coming in the point, man. At some point, man, Bird's going to have to go around him. Bird's got to make that pass. Wow. And this. This right here could be the championship, folks, right here. This Birdman on pit road. Because you know Briggs is not coming on pit road. He's making it all the way. Wow. So this almost has to put Birdman in winning tonight. Briggs comes out of here pretty much. Yeah. Wow. You're not seeing him come back out here. He's just too far back. Bird is. He's 2 laps down. And the only guy on the lead lap, Briggs. Wow. What a turn of events. My hat's off to that man right there. He's kind of worried himself to death all season. But I had to tell him, doing what you're doing and you got it. That's right now. Well, Nathan doesn't want to get in there. Oh, Nathan, a little bump. Oh, hillbilly in the wall. Briggs makes it around. He's good. I mean, he's the only one that's on the lead lap. Just put Hensley a lap down. Bird's chances for a repeat on the championship. Pulling out the door. Wow. And you also go back to a couple of them races there where Chase won. He took it away from Bird, so yeah, did wild card. There you go, too. And interesting here, looks like Nathan Briggs is going to be our halfway man. Some of them do. They actually say they watch him afterwards. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Briggs going to win the halfway here. Awesome. Right, now we will get some of these guys back on the lead laps. Well, I tell you, I think Bird's going to figure out why he's tearing those tires up. Here we go. This is gonna be good. What's up, hologram? How you doing? Adrian? Cooking? Hey, okay. All right, everybody back on the lead lap. Very good one here. Green flag. Bird is in a must-win. Now, with Nathan getting that halfway, gotta win. Good start from everybody right here, side by side. Oh, a little bumping it back in the back. Hensley. Oh. I'm trying to look here, see who's on the lead lap. Actually, like 3 cars are the only ones on the lead lap. Bird right now on the back end. He's in a must-win. Can't. Can't sit here and just ride. Right now behind him. Who's that behind him? Is that Miller? And unfortunately he's a couple laps down. Hensley's the only other one right there in third, but he got hit somehow and got knocked back to the back. He's the first one lap down. Yeah. Right now, boy, Briggs has got it figured out. Oh. Bird right now. Trying everything he can, but it's all Briggs up front in this one. Now, I don't think these cars have got stability to them. I really asked that. What the triangle means. See if I can't find some something out for you. Oh. Has something to do with setup. Well, kind of odd. We saw Cowan go about 50-some laps. Oh, has something to do with the calculation of the car. The only two I'm seeing it on there is Arch and Birdman. Oh, Cowan, slow down, unfortunately. It's on pit road. So as far as them going, yeah, about 26. But the furthest I seen was Cowan go 50-some, but I don't think you want to do that. It is. A lot of pit strategies. Huh. Well, they are, but you haven't seen anybody really bang off the wall either, Ronnie. I'm sorry about that. I was actually kind of reading on what the triangle thing stood for, and the only thing I'm actually getting at, as you can see right now, unfortunately, is got something to do with a mismatch on tires or something. Oh, Birdman got damage. That's going to kill him right here. Eads right now is in fifth. Arch right now. The only two that's having that issue is Arch and Birdman, but they are at their own place. There's something about it. Might be also the car won't drive, so could be more of a hindrance to Birdman than anything, and that might be why he's tearing up those tires too. So interesting here that I'm reading about that. I'll read some more on it and find out. You know, I don't race a lot of Gran Turismo. Oh, I'm saying mismatched tires, but you can only have one set of size tires there, and that's right. Miller hit the wall. That's okay. Miller's still in fifth. Here, Billy. Hillbilly and Miller back here having fun. He's getting his tires. Bird back on pit road. Nate's yet to make a pit stop. Like we was talking before, man, Bird's in a must win here. Wow. And Briggs right now in line, pretty much just walking in this next race where he just has to just be consistent. I'm trying to look here and see if maybe that triangle actually might be what's hindering Bird and Arch. They are tearing the tires up a lot more than what a lot of the other guys are out here, and they aren't. What I've gotten so far is it's just a mismatch calculation to actually calculate the car's performance. Kind of see it a little bit. His last lap was a 14.7. Nathan's was a 15.0, but is behind a little bit of traffic right now. I'm pretty sure this is a set thing though in this lobby. Briggs right now just on a tear, in line to put this thing in victory lane tonight. Hensley right there in second. Bird hanging on here in the third. Well, I don't know if it's a hindrance, but I don't know if you can change anything. I haven't really, like I say, messed, and I don't know. I really, to be honest with you, I'm gonna have to do some more research on that one. I don't know if they have accidentally, hit something. Obviously maybe playing a different car or something like that. Accidentally hit a setting or something. Could be hindering them. Hillbilly right there sitting in seventh. Arch hanging on to the sixth place with Miller there in fifth. Briggs heads off into the pit road. Hensley having a heck of a night so far. Well, now I'm going to say Briggs has got the pit strategy. Bird will pit earlier. The problem is he's going to have to pit again before the end of the race. And we saw Nathan do the same pit strategy and he didn't have to pit. So kind of a little bit of the opposite there. You can actually see Briggs got back out in front of him. Bird wasn't able to make up the lap. And actually Bird right now is a lap down from them. So he's in trouble. He is in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in real trouble because you can see now. Yeah, he's about a half a lap back. You can see it. See, he's coming across the line. Briggs is actually coming across the line again. Wow. Yeah, all Nathan's got to keep doing is what he's doing right now. He's got this one in the bank. Bird is a lap down, and there's nothing he can do. Or how he got a lap down. Man, crusher. I mean, this right here pretty much could almost seal it for Nathan. He would extend that lead quite a bit coming out of this race. Be on his way to winning a championship next week. I mean, what a way. Miller's on the pit road. The Bird is pitting early, but he's going to have to pit again for the end of this one. That's just a killer, and he's a lap down. Briggs would almost just have to mess this race up, and I just don't see it happening. I mean, right now he's on a tear. Nice. Briggs has done what he needed to do. Come home at the end of this one. A couple seasons ago, he went to the last race. Chase took it from him on the championship. This time he's going to the last race with a big lead if he can win it tonight. Sorry, extended that lead some by winning halfway. He wins, he extends it even more. Nathan Briggs. Oh, Brett Hensley having a heck of a run tonight too. Got the Candy Man. Bird just right now, just nothing Bird can do. Couple laps down. Eads having a good run in fourth. Miller there in fifth. Arch up there in sixth. Hillbilly hanging on there in seventh. Well, let's see, Miller's on lap 169. The lap down. No. Miller's fifth place is what he's getting right now. Couldn't get third. Man, what a run. Pretty much Briggs got back all his points he lost last week and more. And if he wins, he's going to get back even more. What a race it's been. Nathan Briggs. Less than 25 laps away. Putting this thing in victory lane. Pretty much just saying, hey, look, win a championship. Bird is 2 laps down. Yeah. Not going to make it up. Briggs might have to pit again. Bird needs to stay in 6th gear. He has been doing very well. It's been a battle between those two guys. Hensley's having a good run here too. Briggs right now All he's just got to do is just cruise. Man, what a masterful night tonight. Been a good one. Oh, Nathan Briggs. He hadn't stepped on nothing, but Hensley's coming. Brad's doing. Now, Brad can make it all the way. He's got newer tires. But, well, never mind. Brad's also several laps down. Wow. So, yeah, he's 2 laps down from Briggs. Now, even if Briggs comes in pit road, he doesn't have to fill this thing up to make it all the way. Red's not going to make up those laps. He is actually 2 laps down. Briggs is going to have to come on pit road. Not going to make it all the way. But he's only going to have to put maybe like a quarter tank. So that means he's not going to stay on pit road that long. Yeah. Watch it. Watch him. He's just going to put it on there. He gets 1 lap back. Yep. See? Yeah. Have to go as long. Still going to be a lap down. Still can't catch him. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, Billy accidentally hit Briggs. Yeah. Yeah, Nathan on the long lead lap here. Now Briggs gets on the lap with him, but nope. Wow. Yeah. There's a full almost lap difference. This one's Briggs to win here, or to lose. Hensley's done what he needed to do. You can see right there, Briggs is... Oh. Lap 91. Yeah. And Birdman just watching his championship hopes fade away. Got something to do with that triangle thing though, while he's chewing those tires up. I'm not 100%, so don't hold me to that. But I will find out. Had a fast machine tonight. Billy's on pit road, but it's all Briggs. Where Miller's at right now. Miller hanging on to 4th. Couple laps down himself, but he's up there to 4th. Not bad. Yeah, he's a couple laps back from Bird. Andy Heed's right there sitting in 5th. Arch having a good run. Oh, penalty on his end, but he's still having a good run there in 6th. Billy on pit road. Nothing Bird can do. Try to maybe get one of them laps back, but he's 2 laps down. 4 more turns, 4 more times around this place. And Nathan Briggs is going to extend that lead coming out of here for that championship. Heading into the last race of the season. And wow. Yeah, I'm not sure, Ronnie. I mean, again, I would have to. Usually, there's not. I mean, it's something that has been. I mean, I'll look into it, try to find out some more info on it, but it is kind of unique. I mean, I found out about the traction control. Yeah. Right now, Briggs, though, 1 more lap, he's going to come around this place. Final lap. Nathan Briggs is going to extend this lead here tonight and come out of this thing with a heck of a points lead going into last race, and I pretty much think there's nothing Birdman can do to win it. As Briggs puts in a victory lane along with Brett Hensley there in second, Bird in third, Miller in fourth, Andy Eads in fifth, Arch sixth, and Hillbilly in seventh. What a race. What a good one. What a finish. Get a word in wire winner. Yeah. All right, man. Well, we got Briggs here tonight. Kind of unsure about going around the little bitty oval tonight, but came out of here, and the biggest thing coming out of here is with a huge points lead, because going into the last race, got to make you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, makes me feel a little bit better, have just a little bit of a cushion, going into that last race, take a little bit of pressure off.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, why was you a little uncertain about tonight's race?
Oh man, it's usually a mess on this track.
Hey, short track racing, man, you know it, but boy, you did a master job out there tonight. Got the win. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Shoto Japanese Steakhouse. Good Lord.
All right, man, that's old Briggs right there. Like I said, going to next week, going to be the season finale, and it's going to be a good one, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Myself and everyone, have a good one.